we went. I have to tell this story. We went to Louisville, Kentucky, and Les Westerfield. Was that?
Yeah, the director of the All Pro Series.
Yeah, he was the director, and that was the good days. That was NASCAR's touring division, the All Pro Series.
Yeah, and he's just an awesome dude too.
Yeah, he was a good guy, and I liked him. And he said, "Guys, I want everybody to come with me, and I want us to walk this racetrack. This is a racetrack like no other racetrack you've ever raced on. When you come off of turn 3 to come down to go into turn 4 to the start-finish line is downhill. It's very deceiving. There's been 4 fatalities on this track. There's been 2 all-pro drivers killed at this racetrack. This is not something to play with. So you rookies, I want you to go in front, and I want you to walk this." So I'm walking with Hank Jr., and we're walking this racetrack. And literally, you walk a pretty steep grade downhill to get to turn 4.
Yeah.
And I can see, as a driver, I can see this is trouble. I mean, this is big trouble.
Yeah.
So we walk this track, and then Les Westerfield says, "All right, let's have a meeting." And he said, "Now listen to me, you rookies. This is not a place to come with having an idea in your mind that you're going to make a top 10 finish, or you can even remotely dream about winning this race. This is a racetrack that you need to respect, and you come up here and pay your dues, and you try to finish the race with all your fenders on your car. That's your objective, rookies. Don't get any wild ideas. We've had too many fatalities at this track." So he walks off. Hank Jr. and I go back and walk the track the second time, and I said, "Hank, did you hear him?" He said, "Oh, yeah, Dad, I heard him." I said, "So listen to me. We want to finish the race, and if we can finish on the lead lap, that'll be good. What's your objective?" He said, "Oh, Dad, I came to win." I said, No. He said, "Oh, no, Dad. I've never not come to win. I've come to win this race." Well, at that time, you'd never won an all-pro race, had you?
Mm-mm.
That was your rookie year on the toughest racetrack that we'd ever been to. The first racetrack I'd ever been that you have a downhill slope. And to make a long story short, Cope, what was the Cope?
Mike Cope.
Yeah. Mike Cope was the series champion.
Yeah.
And he had won, I don't know how many races, 40 or 50. And he was the series champion. And Hank Jr. was running second behind Mike Cope.
Well,
not a bad pit stop. Ran over the hose or something.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my was that my fault?
No. He was running second to Derek Cope. I mean to
Mike Cope.
Yeah. And Cope was holding him up.
Yeah.
And
I couldn't figure out how to pass him.
Yeah, and I was spotting. And so Hank would bump him a time or two, and NASCAR would come on the radio, and I was spotting.
Yeah.
And he said, if he bumps him one more time, I'm going to black flag him. If he bumps him one more time. So I'm talking to Hank Jr. He said, Dad, I got to move him. He will not yield, and I'm way faster. And so he didn't bump him, but he passed him and took the lead of the race.
Yep.
And, man, this was so exciting. So he's leading the race. The final, and this is on a track where he'd already warned the rookies not to even be competitive. So he came in for his pit stop, the final pit stop of the race, and ran over the air hose.
Yeah.
Put him at the back of the longest line.
Yeah.
And so there he is now, so far back with like 30 laps to go.
Yeah, it was short.
So I'm looking, and I'm watching, and the race takes off. They go back green, and I'm hitting the stopwatch, and he is smoking. I mean, he's like 0.6 of a second, which is unbelievable on a half-mile track, faster than Cope, who's leading the race. So I told him, I said, Hank, and I'm calculating the laps, and I'm looking, and I'm hitting that stopwatch, and I said, if you don't mess around with any of this traffic, you can win this race. You can win this race. And so he comes all the way back up through the field. With 2 laps to go, he catches Cope.
Yep.
And he gets right on his butt. And I said, you cannot bump him, buddy. You cannot bump him. You cannot move him. And so here we go, and he turns into 3, and all I see is a cloud of dust.
Yeah.
You know, Earnhardt made the pass at Charlotte called the pass in the grass famous. They made Sam Bass had big paintings, pass in the grass. Here, Hank Jr. goes pass in the grass. 2 tires off the racetrack. He did not bump him. Took the lead on the white flag. And I'm saying, go, 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 buddy. You got it. One more lap. He said, Dad, that was the checkered flag. I thought we had one more lap.
I'm about wrecked. After the race. I was like, whoa, because I let off the gas and saw the checkered flag. You're like, go, don't stop.
Go, you got one more lap. He said, no, Dad, that was the checkered flag. So he literally passed him in the grass on the last lap of the race and won.
Most important lap.
Yeah.
That was
epic.
Oh, man. And the man, I can't think of his name that owned the Speedway.
I can't think of his name either.
Super nice
Super good
guy.
dude.
He said, I'm going to tell you, we've had 1,500 races here. It was the most exciting race. I said, it was definitely the most exciting race for me.
Yes,
It was awesome, man. That was the start of a big deal.
Yeah.
From that, we took that momentum. Man, we just got into a whole nother level of racing at that point.
Yeah.